What's up, guys? I'm at my new house here in Sanford. Thought I'd give you guys a walk around, show you the stuff I really like about it, show you the stuff that I'm gonna work on getting updated here. It's built in 1941, so it's a little on the older side, but it's on a great lot. Great view across the street over there to an older farm, and it's kind of got the farmhouse style that I love. So we'll walk you around. First thing I love is the front porch. Big, huge front porch with a great view across the road over there. The road right here is pretty quiet. It parallels the main US 1 highway that's about a mile away. So there really is not a ton of traffic on it. The neighborhood here is a newer neighborhood. It was built in the mid-2000s. This house was on a larger piece of land, and then the owners sold off part of that land and built the larger neighborhood. The front porch here is fantastic. As you can see, it's pretty large, pretty deep. It's got this nice big brick staircase leading up to it. It's a much deeper porch than you would expect. It's probably 8 or 10 feet deep and maybe 20 feet wide. Quite a lot of space. You can see they got some rocking chairs here. There's the front door. Probably gonna have to get some kind of new storm door, maybe even a new front door. I don't really love that one, but it's all right. And there's that view again, just fantastic. Some of the minor issues to start out with, there's a little bit of rot. If you look up here, just a little bit of rot in a couple of places. Also, like if you look at this post here, it's got kind of tiny bit of rot there as well. So those are some of the things we're gonna have to work on. A little bit more up here in the soffit, a little bit of rot there. The roof is newer. The roof is only a couple years old, so that's a big plus. If you come over here, this I think this little 3-season sun porch kind of thing, I'm guessing this was a screened-in porch that they enclosed at some point, and it's got a fair few problems. If we come under here, you can see the support system they got in place there is pretty anemic, so that's probably gonna have to get changed. Also here on the porch outside, these posts, you can kind of see there's a little bit of rot in those posts. So a couple of those we're gonna have to go ahead and replace. Again, a little more rot up in the soffits and fascia, nothing really too crazy. Coming around back here, nice big porch over here. Another porch on this side. It's a decent sized backyard. The lot's just under an acre. Got a little bit of a fire pit here. This is another huge selling point. It's got a nice big garage, about 750 square feet. 2-car garage with a little workshop area over on the one end. So that's just really nice. Looking forward to that. See, it's got a big Bilco door down to the basement. It's locked from the inside, but I'll show you once we get in the house. You can see on the inside there. A couple of the windows need to be replaced. Probably about 8 of them. We'll replace just the sash. You can see here there's some failure in the seals on the windows. Nothing too crazy. Along this side of the house, air conditioning unit's a little old. We're just gonna hope and pray that it can last a little while. This is just a nightmare. We're gonna tear all that out and cover it up, and I'd really love to build maybe a little picket fence to sort of shield this a little bit. Up there, the gable ends have got a little bit of rot and just some general wear and tear on them, so we're gonna seal those up, put some mesh to keep the bats out, and then we're back around to the front here. So the yard, I really like the yard. We're gonna have to do some landscaping here at some point, but it's a great starting point, and it looks pretty good. If you look over here, you can see how the sidewalk off the front of the house kind of goes to nowhere. There actually was a circular drive that started here, circled around and went out over there, and then when they built the neighborhood and they added the garage to the back of the house, they built that road over there and moved the driveway. So that's kind of how you end up with this little bit of a sidewalk to nowhere. Well, that's it for the outside of the house. We'll go inside and take a look around. All throughout the house, there's these nice hardwood floors. One of the first big projects I want to do is sand these down and get rid of some of that kind of yellowing that's happened to them over the years. This is the front living room here. So nice big fireplace, kind of an ugly insert, and it's sealed in there, so we're gonna have to figure that out, but that's gonna be a little bit of a later problem. I really like the brick. I think it looks pretty good, and I like these windows with that great view out to that farm across the street. Just a really, really nice view. We're gonna paint all in here, and then if you look up top, we get the beautiful popcorn ceiling. The good news is it's not painted, so I'm hoping that relatively easily we can go in and scrape that off relatively easily. Some ugly fixtures in here we're gonna have to deal with. This built-in thing, I honestly, I don't really love it. It's kind of a little bit of a poorer quality item, but I think we're just gonna paint it white and leave it. Because it does kind of tie this end of the room together. This room's a little long, so I don't know exactly, I don't know if I'm gonna do a couch here and then maybe a couple of chairs here, and then I don't know really what I'm gonna do over here. Haven't quite figured that out yet. Maybe use this like a little quasi desk. This is that little sunroom. Really a great little spot. The floor in here is a linoleum, so we'll probably change that. Couple more failed windows out here, but nothing too crazy. The biggest problem out on this porch is going to be shoring up the foundation along this wall on the east side. That's going to be the problem out here. Also the paint, if you look over here up close, it's in pretty poor shape, so we'll probably go through and do something with that, make that look a little nicer. I think this is just yellow pine under here, which might be why that paint is not really wanting to stick to it. So not entirely sure what we're gonna do with this, but we'll make it look good. Here's the dining room. I love this opening here with the rounded corners. I think that's really nice. And again, big windows in the dining room. Really, really like it. Nice open space. This is kind of a bizarre little room right here. The kitchen's right here. Kitchen's pretty small, you can see. Then we got the back door here, which we showed you earlier. This little room here, though, I don't know if they were using it as a breakfast nook or what. It's got the lower hanging lights. I'm guessing they had a table here, but I don't know why you'd have a table here when your dining room table's right there. So my plan is to wall this off, move this opening over to the wall, and then put a bathroom right here. Maybe a half bath, maybe a full bath. Kind of got to lay it out and see what'll fit. And then maybe have in the hallway right here, have a little bench and kind of have a mudroom area right off the kitchen. Again, nice big windows. These two windows are actually the only original windows in the house. All the other ones are just vinyl replacement windows. This is the kitchen. As you can see, it's a little small, but you know, not bad. Of course, my gut instinct is just to change it all right off the bat, but we kind of got to meter out the changes. The cool thing is it's got this brick floor, which is pretty cool. I think they're just kind of brick tiles that are grouted in there, but they look really nice. Kind of gives it a lot of character. And again, some nice big windows, which look out onto this little porch and into the backyard. So that's kind of cool. This is the basement. We'll go down there in a second. There's about half of the house has got a basement. The rest is a crawl space. There's 3 bedrooms. This front bedroom, I think, must have been used as an office because it's got 2 doors. It's got that door, which goes right out into that front hall. Little closet in here. Again, great views. Come over this way, just a hall closet here. And then also these cool old original kind of built-in closets, which is pretty cool. Here's the bathroom. Very basic. It's really nothing special going on in here. It is cool that we got that little arched opening over the shower though. That's kind of nice. Just a fiberglass insert shower bath combo. Again, these are things that I want to change, but the bathroom will probably be the last thing that I change. Because I would like to get that second bathroom in before I start doing too much in this one. Two bedrooms here in the back. Nice and big bedrooms. This one's got some nice wainscot. Again, a little closet. If you look in here in the closet, it's a little dark, but you can see some water damage there. And there's also a little bit of rot under the house, under the bathroom. And the bathroom floor, it's hard to see in the video, but the bathroom floor is a little uneven. So it seems like it's all been fixed up since they put some new stuff in the bathroom. Hopefully it can last a little while until we can tear that all out. This, I think I'm gonna make the kind of the master bedroom. It's got the nice built-ins in here. And again, that great view across the street there over into that farm. Decent sized closet, it's not really huge. Might have to add a wardrobe in here. We'll probably do all new fixtures. We're gonna scrape the popcorn off the ceiling. I keep saying we, it's the royal we, as in I am gonna do that. And I wanna put cans. I wanna put cans all through the hallway here. I'm gonna get rid of these kind of ugly 80s, 90s looking chandeliers. We'll take a quick peek up in the attic. It's a lot of space up there. It's pretty surprising. A little bit of a steep climb to get up here. As you can see, nice big amount of space. It's a little dark, it's hard to see, but it's pretty spacious up here. And this wood is tongue and groove, like 3-inch flooring up here. So that's pretty impressive. There's kind of that cellulose fibery type insulation under this, and then they got the thicker insulation around the corners. Like I said, the roof is new, so that's a nice feature. There's a couple of just kind of poorly done things here. The bathroom vent, for example, just vents right up into the attic. So we gotta add a vent to that to make sure it works. There's an old security system. We're probably gonna ixnay that. Yeah, I mean, look at that. Look at that nice tongue and groove. Yeah, take that downstairs. So that's the attic. And then we'll come around, go down in the basement. So the basement apparently has a bit of a flooding issue in heavier rains. So they got the little sump pump here to help pump out the water when it gets too bad. I'm guessing a lot of that water is coming up through here, through the Bilco door. And then also, if you look along the wall here, it does appear as though some water's coming in through the brick there. So probably gonna have to dig out and put a French drain over here on the outside to help get some of that water away. You can see here, it's just not, this little access area is not like really well sealed. So you can see the underside. I mean, it's an older house. It's definitely, you know, it's old. There's not really any nice way to put it. This is one of those little crawl space areas. Probably can't really see in there all that well. We're gonna seal up the crawl space on either side. That's probably gonna be one of our first tasks. I already got the stuff waiting outside. Another little crawl space over here. Again, I don't know why I'm showing you. It's not like you can see it. There's a dehumidifier down here to at least help get rid of some of that water. And then your washer and dryer hookup are over here on the far side. So we'll start working on getting one of those down here. Figure out the drain situation. Up here in the front, kind of some single pane glass. We might have to seal that up a little better than this yellow foam kind of stuff they got going. Anyways, that's the house. Looking forward to it. It's gonna be a pretty big project, you know, working on all this stuff. There's just a lot of tasks, you know, but it's like eating an elephant. You just gotta do it one bite at a time. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna have a lot of fun, I think, working on it and kind of making it a little nicer, making it my own. Look forward to bringing you guys along.